Hello, boys and girls. Have you ever been strolling through the austere rooms of an abstract hell? You're admiring the tasteful art, you're checking out the architecture, when all of a sudden you activate a line def, and the room fills up with demons like a clown car from heck. Yeah, me too. Has it left you scratching your head as to where they came from and how they got to be there? There are no holes in the walls for them to hear you, they can't see you, so what the hell, man? Let's put on our special Doomkitect hat and have a look, shall we? For quite some time now, I, like many others, have stood transfixed as I watch seasoned pros battle their way through exceedingly difficult WODs like Sunlust, Stardate 20XT6, Stardate 20XT7, Swim with the Whales, and Sunder. Besides being cruel enough to make the Marquis de Sade give it all up and start again as a children's author, these WODs also share a common feature. They're boom compatible, and all make clever use of the boom teleporter trick. It's so commonplace now as to be regarded as just another expected part of a Doom map, like hexagonal tiles, barrels that go boom, and slippery green slime. Sandy, what are you doing? So, what is the boom teleporter trick? Essentially, a line def is triggered by the player, and a seemingly endless stream of baddies come to say hi. It can get to the extent sometimes where you have to wait around for the last little imp to gather his courage and leap forth before receiving a terminal haircut. But how does it work? First, consider Boom. Created by Team TNT, Boom is a source port with features that go above and beyond those found in vanilla Doom, as well as removing certain limitations. One of these features is this: scrolling walls, floors, ceilings, including support for conveyor belts. Keep this in your mind for now, we're coming back to it. But first, the classic teleporter trap method.
It's Doom Builder time.
An oldie but a goodie. This trap still holds up well today. In a room you have a destination pad, or pads. In an adjacent room you have a group of monsters baying for your blood. If you fire, they wake up, run around, walking over teleporting lines that bring them into the target room. This can sometimes be delayed or complicated by a series of blocked doors in the corridor connecting the monster closet to the destination room. But the basic principle is, you wake up distant monsters, they spook you out by suddenly teleporting in, the end. So, how does it work? Okay, remember the use of conveyor belt earlier? This is a very versatile feature in Boom maps, but figuring out the correct way of using them is key. Let's start with a button. This button is what seems to make the monsters appear. It isn't though, it's just the first domino. This button has the action special 112, switch once, door open, stay fast. This attaches to a dummy sector. One section has a height greater than 0, 8 units high for example. The sector next to it, the one attached to the switch, has a height of 0. It will raise like a door when the switch is pressed, travelling up to meet the sector that's 8 units high. Still with me? For a conveyor belt to travel south, give the east wall of the door sector an action special of 217. Scroll floor, things accelerate when sector changes height. When the sector changes height, opening like a door, the conveyor belt is activated, sending the monsters in a southerly direction. As they travel, they pass over a number of 97 action specials. Teleport, repeatable. This is very important. At the very end, make a teleport line that takes them back to the start of the conveyor belt. This is because if they pass over a teleporter line when another monster is in transit, it would not teleport. So send them back to the beginning for another go. So what's the big deal with the Boom teleporter trick? For starters, it does away with the need to have the source and target rooms physically connect. Goodbye, corridor. It is a far more elegant solution to the problem of, this room doesn't contain nearly enough spooky skeletons. I think we need more. Oh god, no, go back, go back! This is only one very basic example of the teleporter trick, and there are many. You can use blocking doors as a timing mechanism, you can use voodoo dolls. The only limitations are those of your imagination. Okay, that's not exactly true, but you get what I mean. Alright folks, Thanks for taking this little trip with me into the inner workings of Doom's curious contraptions. See you next time.